Alright everyone, it's just time for another reminder about some ways in which you can help content creators, certainly helping me, but also other people that you happen to follow. If you follow me on Twitter, go to your settings and turn your quality filter off. If you're only getting half of the experience of Twitter if it's on, unfortunately, it's on by default. Like mine, when I registered my account was on, I didn't even realize it existed. And then I realized, oh shit, when I was tinkering with the settings for, I can't remember, for I think opening my DMs up to certain people. Then I was like, oh, what's this? Oh, quality filter, it'll improve your user experience by blocking out basically things that we consider wrongthink. So anything that has too many swear words, anything that's edgy, anything innuendos, well, hell, I want to see that sort of stuff. That's sort of my personality. It's what I find funny, so obviously I turn it off. So if you're a snowflake, if you're fragile, keep it on. Basically, otherwise there's no reason to have it on. For anyone that sees this on any other platform, here on YouTube, of course, you can click the little bell underneath this video. You gotta click it twice now. Like clicking it once does basically nothing. You've got to switch it to all notifications. There are now two settings. For most users that you're subscribed to, you will be notified very infrequently. If you click the bell and you get some notifications, you'll be notified a little bit more. And I think this is the reason why so many people don't realize it's actually, the burden is now on them to manually, person by person, for everyone they subscribe to, click the bell again after they impose the notification bell thing in the first place in order to get those updates. They have to click it a second time. They have to know to do that, otherwise, it's basically pointless. So a lot of people that would otherwise be regularly seeing my videos, you probably aren't, because you've got to do that manually now. I don't understand why. It's like, if I subscribe to someone, yes, I probably want notifications from them. What YouTube should do is switch the system so that when you press the subscribe button, then you have that option, and you only have to do it once. Like, instead of having a separate notification function, why don't you just tie it into the subscription system? It makes more sense. It eliminates a step. It's more user-friendly. It's a little bit easier now, isn't it? Oh, I'm going to subscribe to this person. Do I want to see everything they upload, or do I think that only, certain times I want to, be reminded they exist? It sounds good to me. For a lot of people, it'd be like, ultimately, just remind me once in a while that they exist. Because they only upload maybe once in a blue moon. For other people, it's like, regular. They have a live show, or they upload every day or something. I tend to upload 4 videos every single day. Some people have said move to a live format, roll it all up into like a half-hour broadcast. I'm hesitant to do that, really. I know that's the direction YouTube tends to be moving towards, is more live rather than standalone content, but I like the pre-recorded setup feel. I'd like to basically have a hybrid setup eventually, maybe to make 2 standalone videos and then the broadcast, roll everything else up in a day. Important issues get their own video, along with like the haunted locations, the occult stuff. I don't know, I'll figure it out, and I do want to do like a midterm live stream. I think I will do that, but I need to improve my setup a little. I need to get like a whiteboard. I'm thinking I'll turn the camera angle actually around, and on where my bookshelf is currently over to the side of me, I'll have like the whiteboard behind me as well, and I can, drop stats and maps and weird shit. I don't know, maybe I'll get a chalkboard, like one of the old school slate chalkboards. Those were so much better than whiteboards. Like, it was so great because, the erasers were all messed up, and then you can clap them together at the end of the year, like not outside, but just to piss the teacher off. It's like, you clap it when she's not in the room or whatever, and she walks in, there's like a cloud of chalk dust. I thought it smelled good, honestly. I never had a problem with it. And I have like allergies and certain breathing problems, so it's hilarious. But yes, on Twitter, go to your settings, turn off the quality filter. You'll be surprised how much more entertaining Twitter is once you turn it off. Yeah, you'll get occasionally like a shit post or something, so fucking deal with it. It's like, people are so fragile, they feel like they have to have like shields on at all times. Like, it's messed up. The internet's supposed to be edgy. Like, if you can't deal with edgy content, you probably shouldn't be on Twitter. You certainly shouldn't be on YouTube. Go back to Facebook, where Zuckerberg will ban anyone if they post titties or something like that. It's like hilarious. And on YouTube, definitely click the bell twice. As for other platforms, like on BitChute, I believe that they now have a better system for notifications. But one thing is, there's no app for it for I guess like smartphone users. Now I don't care because I just use my laptop. I believe they're developing one though. As for mines, notifications are fairly straightforward there. It's not difficult to deal with. Gab, same thing. It's like the alt tech sites have become more functional than big tech sites in some ways. They're more user-friendly now, which is the funniest thing ever. It's like, if Twitter had made that sort of change years and years ago and it was still more vulnerable, the platform would have collapsed because for a lot of people it would have looked like a ghost town. Now that it's loaded down with users, like on Twitter, according to their TOS, porn stars have accounts there and post all sorts of animated images of them, finger banging themselves. That's perfectly allowable, but then Twitter's trying to suppress edgy content. It doesn't make any sense the way in which they manage their site. So, I don't know. Gab, oddly enough, is a better user experience at this point. I'm not surprised that my page there is growing more quickly. Yeah, I wonder why this could possibly be. That's about all. Peace out.